So today I decided to film a tutorial featuring this look. Now as we're approaching to August, I know summer isn't exactly over, but we're definitely starting to transition into fall. Fall is on everyone's mind and it's going to be here sooner than you know it, so I decided to film this look. It's featuring a bunch of different fall colors. We've got a dark lip, and then we've also got these orange eyes. I really enjoyed how this look turned out, and I hope you guys enjoy it too. So if you would like to see how to create this look, keep on watching. So first things first, we are just going to put up our hair and so it is out of our faces and ready to apply makeup. And next we're going to take the Naked Skin Concealer, and I'm just using that today as an eyeshadow base primer. I feel like it works best and it just really gets rid of those veiny stuff that may be on your eyelid. And then we are going to take the Jaclyn Hill Favorites Palette. Oh my gosh, I love this palette. We're going to take that really bright orange coral color all the way on the right, and we are just going to work that into our crease, and also a little bit put that on our actual lid just to get a nice base for shadow today. And there it is. Then we are going to take that second darker matte pumpkin almost orange color. That's how I like to describe it. Kind of put that in the inner 2/3 of the lid and also on the outer 2/3 of the eye. Next we are going to take that orange toned brown color with some gold flecks, and using just a flat shader brush we're going to focus that on the outer V of our eye, so working it into the crease and also the lower lid near the lashes. Then we're going to take that really shimmery copper color on the top right corner, and that's going to be our all over shadow color. So just work that all over your lid. And then using that shimmery darker cool tone brown, we're going to focus that with a smaller brush on the outer V as well of our eye. And using MAC Fix Plus, we're going to put that on a tiny little pencil brush. And we are going to pick up that gorgeous shimmery orange color and just work that right into our inner corner for some pop today. That's what's really going to make this look amazing. After we're all done with that, we're just going to blend, make sure everything is blended out and smoothly put together. Using a big powder brush, we're going to wipe off any excess that may have fallen onto our cheeks, and using just any really gel liner pen, I'm just going to line my eyes and do a wing today. Just super simple. If you want to use gel, you can. I'm using liquid. And then using my holy grail brow product, I'm using the Anastasia Brow Wiz in the color Soft Brown. And I am just filling in my eyebrows. I do them the same way pretty much every time, and you're going to get a little bit of an overview right now. What I do normally is I just line the bottom, and I also outline the top, as you are seeing here, and then I just kind of fill them in to my liking. I can kind of do an entire brow video if you guys like, but that's pretty much the gist of it. Nothing too special, just trying to get it to look as normal as possible. You know, just got to get those brows on fleek. Y'all feel? Y'all feel? Yes, y'all feel. And now that I'm looking crazy with those crazy eyebrows, I'm just going to use the other side with the spool to spool out the color of my brows. It really just softens everything up and, you know, doesn't make your eyebrow kind of look like crazy town. Like, for instance, that side versus that side. That side is obviously better. Much better. So, now that both eyebrows are done, feel like a real human. And to set everything, going to use the Anastasia Brow Gel. It's just the clear brow gel. It's not the dark ones or the colored or anything like that. I just like the clear to set everything and make sure it stays in place. This thing is my favorite. So now we're going to move on to our face, and I am using the Smashbox Photofinish Primer in the Pore Minimizing kind. It's the purple. And I just like to focus those kind of wherever I get a little bit oily and my foundation likes to slick off during the day, as well as wherever I see kind of big pores. So where I get oily is kind of in my T-zone. As you see, I'm working here. And for whatever reason, I seem to have really big pores right near my nose and kind of like underneath my eyes a little bit. So I just work those around, and I also like to put them where I might have acne. I feel like it just kind of smooths everything out a little bit. And now I'm just using a Q-tip and just really sharpening up that wing as well as any excess that may have fallen underneath my eyes before we apply the other primer, which is the Smashbox Photofinish Primer Water. I really love how this works, and just kind of getting the rest of my face ready for foundation. So today I'm using two different foundations. They are the Artistry Balancing Foundation. The first one I'm using is in the color Natural, and I'm using 2 pumps of that and 1 pump of Cameo. And I just mix those together and just dot them all over my face. Natural is kind of for when I've got like a lot of a tan, and Cameo is for when I've got just a little, like absolutely no tan at all, like I'm super pale in the winter kind of thing. So you know what I like to do? Just mix those two together for those times that it's like between when you're super tan and between when you're super pale. Saves on foundation, man, and it makes your life super simple. Next, I am taking my Sigma Flat Top Kabuki brush, and I'm just spraying that with a little bit of Fix Plus, and I'm going to stipple in my foundation with that. Oh my gosh, it looks like I was completely beating my face right there. But I just really like to spritz it with the Fix Plus because I feel like it really makes my foundation just apply a lot smoother, and it also gives it a little bit of a glow. You know, I don't like to be super dewy and glowy throughout the day, but this absolutely helps it just get that little like freshen, make my skin look alive. And then I'm using the Naked Skin Concealer, my Holy Grail product, in the color Light Neutral, and I'm just going to use that to highlight under my eyes, as you are seeing here. Look a little bit like Crazy Town down the bridge of my nose, as well as on the bridge of my, on my forehead, the sides of my nose, and any other like places I may have like a little bit of acne. I kind of cover it up there. And using my old-time favorite brush, I just absolutely adore this. I am using the Tapered Kabuki brush from Sigma. It is just the perfect brush, and I adore it so much. So I'm just using that to pat in my concealer wherever I applied it, and just using patting lotions, go back and forth on it, all over my face. Now I'm using the Sephora Highlight Lowlight Contour Duo Stick in the color Light, and it's just a cream contour stick. It makes doing your contour super easy. So I'm just going to put that in my cheekbones as well as on my nose to slim that down a little bit, on my temples, and also on my jawline. And to blend it all out, I am using the angled Kabuki brush from Sigma. It's like a Kabuki brush Sigma Day, I feel like. So I'm just going to blend all of that out. Blend, blend, blend. Work that nose, girl. Work. Just make everything look super flawless. I really enjoy this contour stick. It's a little orange for my liking, but the cream is super awesome to deal with and just makes life super simple. So then I'm going to use the other end of it to really just brighten up and, cut that contour, make it super sharp. And I'm just going to blend with, it's called the Mini Multitasker brush in the travel form. I got it from Sephora. It's really cute, and it really works well to blend out that highlight color. So now I'm just going to set all of that with a darker foundation, honestly. That is what I use. I just use a dark powder foundation, and I am using just an angled brush to really work that into the hollows of my cheeks over wherever I put my cream contour. And on the temples, obviously. And then I'm going to do it underneath and on my nose, as you will see here in a bit. Now, I wanted to go for something more natural, and I am using this color. I don't remember what it's called. It's from Artistry. It's just a really nice orangey toned color. Most of the other ones that I have are more pinky, and I feel like with this look I needed something more brown or orange, and this is the one I chose. So, I get to use today the Becca highlight in the color Champagne Pop. Oh my gosh, this is one of my favorite highlighters of all time. It is gorgeous, as you will see right here. And I just like to use this little brush to really like work it right there. See? Oh my gosh, work. Look at that highlight. This brush is just like super fun. And I feel like it works really well for getting the highlight in exactly the places that I want. So I'm just putting that down the bridge of my nose, on the top of my cheekbones, Cupid's bow, chin, as well as putting that underneath my eyes and on my inner corner to really highlight everything, make everything look super shimmery and wonderful, brighten everything up. And then going in with that shimmery orange color, I'm using that on the inner third underneath my eye, that copper color in the corner in the middle third of my lower lash line, and that darker shimmery color on the outer third of my lower lash line. Whew, that was a lot. And then I'm just going to blend that all together so it looks good. Obviously need to prep those eyelashes for some mascara. I'm just using the Artistry Signature Eyes Mascara. You can use whatever you want. I am not a super lashes girl. I don't apply any falsies, so for me this works really well. It makes my eyelashes look long, and you know, it works throughout the day. It's waterproof, so don't really have to worry about it. Look at that. And the eyes are done. Feeling my look. Ooh! So I couldn't really decide which lipstick I wanted to use. I was going back and forth between these two. This first one is Stone, and it's by MAC. It's a super gorgeous brown color. And this next one is Whirl by MAC. It's one of their two newer colors. And it's a pretty orangey berry color. And I was going with that one. That one was the one I was feeling for today. So decided to use this one. Super pretty. I feel like it's going to be great for fall, great to transition. So I'm super excited to use this, and yeah, loving it. And I messed up a little bit, so I just used some concealer to really touch up those edges and make everything look super crisp and clean. And now my face is done, but now we have to set it. And today, since I'm super high maintenance, I am using 2 makeup setting sprays. I'm going to be using my Fix Plus first, and then I'm going to be going in with the Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray to set all that. I just feel like using those two together for me makes my foundation last all day, and I just love them together. But yeah, that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching. Does it. This is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really enjoy how it turned out. I'm really enjoying that Jaclyn Hill Morphee palette. I use it pretty much every day. These colors I don't really use that often because I don't love orange as a color, but I'm really, really loving how it turned out. And I'm really enjoying this lip that I paired with it as well. I literally just picked this up the other day and I'm loving it. So I can't wait to wear this more when fall comes around. And yeah, I think this is going to be probably one of my go-to looks in the fall. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please leave in the comments down below whether you liked it or not, or what other kind of videos you want to see. I'll probably do some more featuring that Jaclyn Hill Favorites palette because the colors in it are amazing, and I can probably show you guys a look where it's my everyday look, where I use some of the more basic colors, not so much the oranges and the darker ones they have in there, as well as I've got a look in mind featuring that palette with a lot of the darker colors, and that's definitely going to be really good for fall. So if you guys liked it, please give it a thumbs up and also subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!